Here he comes. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. I heard you drive by like 40 different times. It's kind of hard to find.
I brought you a present.
What's the present?
It's gonna be here in a second.
Okay, all right, sweet. Oh,
here it comes.
Oh my God. Is that a 6x6? Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So Dave from Daily Driven Exotics just hit me up and said, dude, I have the most ridiculous car. Can I swing by your house and show it to you? He's given me no indication of what this thing is. I am so excited. He should be here in about 10 minutes. Before he gets here, I just wanted to say thank you guys for the overwhelming amount of positive feedback on the collaboration video I did with Shmee, Stradman, Daily Driven Exotics during Monterey Car Week. I do actually read pretty much every single one of the comments on my YouTube channel. Well, I wish I could respond to all of them. When I see you guys leaving a bunch of really, really nice comments about how much you enjoyed the video, it seriously warms my heart. And I feel like that's what YouTube is all about. Having fun with friends, collaborating with other YouTubers, and creating the best content possible. So I'm pumped to have Dave at my house. All right, Dave said he's almost here. Here he comes. What's going on, dude? Is that a 6x6? What? Wait, what is that? No, what is this? It's a 6x6, not.
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. I thought, what do I get Parker? Flowers? A bottle of wine? Nah.
This is way better. Thank you so
way
much.
better.
What is this? What are we looking at?
Custom 6x6 enclosed.
Give us a review, Dave.
This
5 things I hate about this.
What year is this thing?
2015.
This is a 2015 4x4 enclosed G-Wagon. Parker, you're the review guy. Actually, fun fact, the first video I ever watched of yours that I loved, I mean, it was the first video and I also loved it. It wasn't like the first one I loved, I hated the rest. Anyways.
I was like, where are you going with this one?
G-Wagon review in like Michigan.
Yeah, yeah.
Snow. And you were talking about like, you know, oh man, the jokes you had in that video were so good. Put a link in the description for the viewers and go watch it.
So you've been doing some like Supercar Blondie-esque Instagram stuff. I love the Supercar Baldy reference.
Oh my God, I know, I'm getting torn apart for that one. I deserve it though. I wanted to do some quick little, you know.
No, it's actually sick. I really like it. This thing is wild. Obviously, normally the 6x6 is a truck. This is basically like a limo.
Well, come check out the inside, you guys. So from here forward, it's just a G55. G55?
G550.
Oh shit, G550. Now we're really playing the game. Hop inside.
Boom. Look at this. Normal, extra row of seats, extra storage space, insane carbon fiber drone that goes 120 miles an hour. And Dave's face.
So today we're gonna go out and we're gonna have some fun with this.
Let's go off-roading, like right now.
Yeah, we'll just take it without the guy watching.
Yeah.
Or take it to Rodeo. What a nightmare to drive a Rodeo. Let's get
This is like the ultimate rodeo car.
Come check us out, Parker. You can see a seam here. So they extended this 6 inches and this 10 feet.
They were like, I think I'm just gonna extend it a little bit, and then they just said, screw it, let's do the whole thing. The interesting part is the rear axle actually isn't powered, so it's still only 4 wheels powering the car with some extra ones in the back for style. It's the rodeo flex, but we're gonna take it off-roading and see if we break it. So given the fact that they brought this car to my house, I believe I've got the right to do classic vehicle version stuff. So we're gonna cut the exhaust off of it, and then we're gonna remove the rear wheels because they don't power anything. Could you imagine what that would look like without the rear wheels in the back?
Can we please?
Oh.
Would it sit okay without the back tires on?
It's a horrible idea, but it'd be pretty funny.
Name one thing that could go wrong. One thing that could go wrong.
It could, nothing actually. I can't think of a single thing. Dude, let's do it.
I rented it. We're fine.
So Dave, I gotta say, I am pretty jealous of your Gallardo.
Oh, thank you.
I had a 2004 Lamborghini Gallardo in Giallo Midas, and then I ended up wrapping it in Avery Light Blue, which I believe is the same color as his car now, but you've got the freaking Squadra Corsa. So tell my audience a little bit about this thing.
Okay, so this is a 2014 Squadra Corsa. Not a lot of people know what it is. They usually say, oh, you should have gotten the STS Super Trofeo Stradale. This is basically the same car. So the STS 2012, made 150 of them. This is 2014, the final edition Gallardo, only 50 for the entire world. 15 for the US, 3 for Canada. What makes it different is the front and rear bumpers is the first thing you'll notice. This was only 2014. as well as it has a bit more power. There's a rumor that Lamborghini technicians were told you can't go above 570 because of the year and the rules and whatever politics there were. But they added a few little things that no one really knows about, including a tune, and the air intakes are a little bit different. This car is super light, it's super quick, the E-gear is phenomenal. If you've ever driven an older E-gear, they're pretty sloppy and confused. This one's precise, a lot like the Aventador.
Give it up for Super Call Baldy, everyone. Jeez. All right, we actually gotta hop in this thing and take it off-road. I'm so freaking down. All right, so not gonna lie, I was kind of joking about off-roading, but they gave me the keys to this, and apparently that's what we're doing, so.
That's what we do.
Fingers crossed this goes okay. Oh, sweet, yep, it is already broken.
It's definitely a Mercedes.
So now that I spilled water all over myself to entertain Dave's vlog, that was a huge mistake. Figured we'd talk about the new Bugatti record. Did you see that?
I saw that this morning, it's insane.
Yeah, I saw that last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I saw it at 1:30.
Oh.
I drove the car, it was me driving.
That's insane. Congratulations, Andy. Jesus.
How, it was 300, well, I'm a Canadian, so how many kilometers? It was like
490, yeah. It was 304.77 miles an hour.
What's the fastest you've been in a car, driving?
Driving, 209.
So
I cannot imagine what 304 miles an hour is like.
Scary.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Like your response time to anything that happens is like, it's microseconds. To hit that speed, like that driver, kudos to him.
No, absolutely. It was based on a Chiron, but it was 250 millimeters longer. I'm guessing it's gonna be the Chiron Super Sport, but they haven't actually made a production version yet. The tires were Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s that they actually used X-ray machines to make sure there were no imperfections before they ran it. It also had 100 more horsepower than the standard Chiron, and it went 304.77 miles an hour. But the only thing that I find really interesting about it is when Hennessy ran the Venom GT and set their record, they got a whole bunch of shit because they didn't run it in both directions.
Oh.
And the reason they didn't run it in both directions apparently is that at the end of this NASA space runway that they did was some like priceless satellite artifact that they couldn't move, so they couldn't do it in the other direction. But Bugatti only ran it in one direction, and it's not currently a production car. So I'm curious, do you guys think that that actually counts as a world record?
I think so.
Yeah.
Come on, look, you did go left and right, there's wind. It still went that fast. It's still fast.
It's freaking ridiculous. And I also feel like it kind of came out of nowhere. Like Bugatti kind of stopped talking about the top speed record, especially after they said the speed limiter was 261 miles an hour on the Chiron, and then out of nowhere at 2 o'clock in the morning, this record drops on Instagram, leaks everywhere. Apparently they've been working on it for a week. Obviously, when you're going 300 miles an hour, safety's of the utmost concern, so they're going a little bit faster and a little bit faster each time. Dude, I think we gotta top that record in this.
Oh my god. Can you imagine doing 150 miles an hour in this thing?
I can't imagine doing 50 miles an hour in this thing. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to Bugatti. I guess Hennessy was gunning to be the first person to hit 300 miles an hour. We also thought the Koenigsegg Jesko might be the first one. Bugatti also announced that they're completely done with top speed records. So they said that the first person to ever hit 300 miles an hour. After this, they're focusing on other things. Who knows exactly what that's going to be, but congratulations to them. Interestingly, they're not actually the first car to hit 300 miles an hour. The Ford GT, heavily modified, it was like 2,500 horsepower, hit 300 in the standing mile, which is pretty wild.
Wow.
But that's not a production car, obviously. I don't know, I feel like the Jesko could go faster.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, here's the thing. 10 years from now, what are cars doing? Like 1 million miles an hour? Like 0 to 60, 0 to 60 in 1 second?
I feel like eventually it's gonna stop. Maybe the acceleration's not gonna stop, but the top speed,
yeah.
like, I don't know what the point is anymore.
There is no point. But it's crazy to be able to say, I want to be that guy who's like, yeah, I went like 490 kilometers an hour.
Well, the badass part about the guy who drove was he set the record in the McLaren F1, and then he set the record in the Jaguar XJ220, and then now he set the record in the Chiron Super Sport. So
and that's the thing about you, Parker. You know all this stuff. You guys watch right now. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. All the knowledge bombs, because everything he's saying I've never heard before. I just yell at the camera and like try to make funny jokes. Jesus! This is awesome.
bricks. And that's being generous.
What are houses on this road? This is like an off-road, there's a random house here.
To be fair, about 2 years ago, I did drift my S-Class around this road, so if a luxury sedan can make it, I
yeah, we're good.
But it's a little, actually, I think Choi drove his Hurt on this road.
Or just a professional.
Professional what?
Everything you do. Your car reviews are so good, man. Like,
thank you.
I legit watch reviews all the time on cars I never even cared about. And
I really appreciate that. I'll try my best.
I want to do a car review with you one day.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
We should actually do that. I'm so freaking down.
Or a collared shirt and be all serious. You guys, back in 2015, AMG came together, had a meeting, and said, how will we change the game in useless vehicles? They came up with a 6x6 G-Wagon. It's not four-wheel drive. It has check engine lights from the factory.
All right, so what do you think about full speed ahead at that jump?
Ask the owner. Nah.
All right, so we tried our best to make it up the hill, but that's all it could do.
The back wheels are actually off the ground.
The sad part is I took a Prius up that, so I don't know what.
Did you actually?
No, I didn't. Oh, they are actually.
Off the ground.
They're almost off the ground.
We'll get this thing stuck. We're like, all right, we gotta go.
All right, see, man. Yep, it's only 100 degrees out. All right, I want to see this freaking virtual reality drone flying rig. This is badass. So you wear a headset so you can see first-person point of view.
Yep. So there's a camera on here for me to see through my goggles.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna send me a video signal from the VTX, the video transmitter.
Yeah.
To my goggles.
And
And then I report with the GoPro.
Oh my God. Did you make that drone? It almost looks like it's freaking. Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's badass, dude. Oh my God.
What the heck?
One thing I did just notice that kind of needs to be removed immediately is the fact that it has a G65 AMG badge on it. And you can definitely tell it's got a V8 under the hood. And I actually don't think it's an AMG either. This video has just gotten a heck of a lot more scary because Dave is now driving, so.
Oh, you ready for this?
Nope.
You ready for this? You guys at home watching this right now? How you doing?
We're about to throw the drone out through the sunroof?
Literally throw it.
We're not gonna throw it, but we're gonna leave it on top.
Throw it! Come on!
Do it for the vlog!
Do it for the vlog, do it for the viewers.
Do it for the vine!
Why don't you like the viewers? Is that okay?
That is so sick. It just flies straight back into the car.
Hey, I see your camera.
Okay. Take off.
Whoa! Oh, another air code?
I don't know, man.
Oh, no way! Dude, this drone footage is gonna be sick.
Look at the view.
It's pretty out here.
You know what you say right now, right?
What?
Views on views! That's
All right,
mine
Dave
now,
Stratty.
okay? That's mine now. How are you doing back there? Everybody good?
Terrified.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my God, what?
The brakes, oh my God, this thing is like, because I don't think the back tires brake.
No,
I don't think
they do.
Like, all the engineering is completely wrong with this thing.
I think we should just randomly click all the locking differentials, turn traction off, and see what happens. Oh God. I don't know whether to be laughing or crying.
Here's the thing, it sounds good though.
It does sound pretty good. It's not a V12 though. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we just pulled over for some gas and water, and to give you an idea of how long this thing is, it literally extends the length of 2 different gas pumps. Can we go for a little ride in the beast?
Let's do it.
Let's freaking do it. I've never been in a Squadra Corse. I'm excited.
How about STS?
I have, yes. That was like my favorite Gallardo of all time,
Don't mind the
but
smell.
this is definitely better.
So obviously it's all the carbon.
Oh my God, the doors.
The doors are
That
carbon.
is awesome.
The seats are carbon. This is carbon. This is carbon. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Obviously all Alcantara on the inside here. The Squadra Corsa badging obviously is unique to this car. This car is really light. Like I've had a Gallardo before, as you know, I wrote it off. Completely
Well,
different
you
car.
didn't, right?
I didn't do it. I was in the car.
Dude, I saw that and that brought back so many bad memories because obviously my Gallardo got rear-ended and then I let somebody drive it and they crashed it really bad. So I'm like,
And that did it write it off?
No, it was so close.
Oh, really?
It was so close, but I feel you on literally getting your dream car, and then like that was your first supercar, just like my Gallardo, and then yeah.
The downside too is like, it's not like you can just go buy these cars like, oh, let's go buy another one. It's not a Honda Civic where you just call Honda and they bring you one. Like,
especially given yours was a manual.
Yeah, it was a manual that had no accidents. It had like 10,000 miles on it. One owner, like the perfect car. But it all worked out in the end.
It sounds so good.
It's bone stock. That's a stock exhaust on the squad.
Dude, it's glorious.
Symphony.
Oh! Wow.
Between this and my old Gallardo is the weight. This car is so much more nimble and light on its feet.
How many pounds lighter is it, do you know?
I think it's like 240 pounds.
Yeah, no, that's a big difference.
They were saying that when I built this car, the Lamborghini engineers were all like kind of doing a lot more things they couldn't tell the other part of Lamborghini for marketing. So it could be lighter, it could have more power, is the rumor.
We should weigh it. Throw it on the dyno.
We should weigh it. That's a good idea.
So like, how long until this gets sheepy twin turbos?
I'm actually not going to twin turbo this car.
I think that's a good idea.
This car to me, I mean, I put a wrap on it. I need to protect the paint anyways, and marketing for DD, it makes sense. I'll do wheels. I'll maybe do exhaust with sheepy, do a titanium exhaust, and that'll be it. We have more cars coming, so it's not like this is my only car.
How many cars do you guys have?
We've got 3 Lamborghinis, so Murcielago,
Yep.
Huracan, Squadra Corsa, S55 just for fun, 2 H1 Hummers, Integra Type R, 7 right now. We had the R8, I sold the R8. I'm shopping for a replacement right now. I came very close to buying a 2006 Ford GT.
No way.
I found one in Canada for a really good price.
I've always wanted one of those. It's a cool car.
It came down to, it was so clean, and for what we do,
yeah,
it wasn't the right car.
Yeah,
we want a driver's car. We want something with a bit more miles on it.
It's such a toss-up with YouTube. Like, because we actually drive our cars and put miles on them. Yeah. You want to get a clean car just from an aesthetically pleasing standpoint, have a pretty car that isn't abused, but you're going to lose so much money on depreciation if you buy one with 1,000 miles on it and then put 20,000 miles on it.
Yeah, even this car I put like 8,000 miles on it in 2 months.
What's the point of it? You gotta enjoy.
I honestly, like, before I could ever afford any car like this, I always thought, I don't want to buy a car I can't afford to drive or bring. So if I can't afford to drive or bring,
yeah,
I can't afford the car. I mean, everything's different, but for me, it's like I've driven like M3s my whole life because I can afford it, I can drive the shit out of it, and not be too concerned about the loss.
No, it actually makes the ownership experience so much better. Like that was the mistake with the Ferrari that I bought, was it was just at a price point slightly too much to where I couldn't really afford to drive it as much as I wanted to.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Someday, that car is so freaking epic.
I drove
somebody please buy it. It's still for sale, dude.
I drove one a while ago as a person as well.
Yeah.
I was scared driving. I was driving like, I don't want to break it. It's such a beautiful car. Sounds amazing. Ultimate driver's car, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, dude, it was a blast hanging out as always.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for taking me a ride in your car and
my pleasure.
Giving me this the most wild present I've ever received on YouTube.
I got to get back.
Is that gonna be the title?
I got to get back.
Dave gives me a $350,000 present.
$500,000. Let's be consistent.
$1 million.
$1 million.
$2 million rare G-Wagon 1 of 1.
But here's the thing. We did the off-roading. Now I'm taking this thing to Beverly Hills to see Rodeo Drive reaction.
That's where it belongs. More so than the off-road.
We'll make Cameron drive though. I'm not driving down to Beverly Hills.
All right, dude.
All right.
Well, I'll see you soon. Definitely got to film more. If you guys aren't subscribed to Daily Driven Exotics, link in the description below. As always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video.
Like gravity.